All right, there we go. Let's raise it a little bit there. Okay, so I'm 10 minutes late because I was watching a guy melt pennies into a mug in bed. Oop. For some reason lately I've been sleeping very long. But it's probably in part because I went to bed at like 2 a.m. a couple days ago and that threw off my sleep schedule. But anyway, the world will eventually return. You know, I'm gonna add that to the bugs that I want to fix. Let's put it in technology. Faster. I think I'd be able to figure that out, maybe. Okay, so now... what are my goals for today? Okay, the medium's visuals, so that would be the room, the animations, and then I want to make sure the dialogue all works out. Let's get Mom's animations in here. So I need to put all of it. So let's start with this. Restructure it all so it's a single scene that I can pull into Blender. So let's go to... and let's see, there'll be a bit of a high noise floor whenever I talk because I have a heater running as well behind me. It's cold in here. But anyway. So, I'll need hologram. HG sofa. HG chair. Okay, so what should this be called? Environment, medium. So I should move this, but I won't for now. What's happening with this transformation? Oh. Okay. 0? And let's just have this also go down. Okay. So let's export this. Environment medium. Wait, where did the... Hang on, what just happened here? What am I looking at? Wait, did I... Huh? What is this? Hang up. What does this mean? Do I have animations attached to this thing? No. Where are these animations coming from? I did not make that. Also, I have tea boiling over, so I'm going to check that. Alright, I'm back. Thankfully, my kettle, I can hear it before it actually starts boiling. So is that just the right temperature? Because pro gamer tip, most tea shouldn't come from boiling water. It should come from like 165, 170 degrees Fahrenheit. Why is the custom property not being saved? Okay. So what do I need? I inherited, and then let's Let's get those materials from chunk 124. Because eventually this is going to make the way, or go the way of the dodo. So let's see that from yesterday if you weren't here. Oh yeah, I should also put spoiler warnings on the stream details. Because this is going to show basically all of the stuff in the game again. Yeah, this is how it works. It goes whoom. Entities, environment, medium. And let's also bring in. So what were all my rules with this? I think this will be layer 16. Entities one time. Not quite. Entities. Where's the medium chair? So, because this is no longer going to exist. Entities, environment, ancient. Okay. What's this animation? Oh, it's because the game is bugged. Or because my export was bugged. Or whatever. So yeah, let's just delete these. Well, actually, first let's delete it here. We need 124, and I need this activator. Because this will now be handled by the medium itself, or the illusory room. Does that work now? Oh yeah, and pro tip, you can just double click the name here and then you can change the node path. So it should be, it should be, oh, it doesn't, because the root node is the animation, I can just do hologram. There we go. And then I can stitch this back together in scripting, figure out how I want to do that. I know what I'll do. So I'm actually going to have this dialogue trigger be here. So then this main speaker is going to be the room itself. The visual name will still be Mum. And this way, actually, What if I made this an area? So I import the whole thing as an area. And then I can have the dialogue stuff up here. Well, what if I just make it a type of NPC? So I think that's actually not quite gonna work. Oh, how do I do all the stuff here? Oh, let's ignore that for now. So this has this stuff. So activate activator.play activate. So I can still have my signals for these things, just in case I need them. But now this is a little more self-contained. So let's now go back to chunk 124, because we no longer need the medium here. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. And I'll even make these lights children of the Illusory Room. Or like built into it. Actually, I might even... Well, the spotlight I'll keep in here. Those are going to be part of the medium. Or like, I'm going to lay it out in Blender and then probably bake the lights in Blender and then make the shader work with the baked lighting in Blender. Just because then, I don't know. Then I don't have to worry about making sure that it only affects certain things. But then I'll have to figure out how to bake lighting in Blender. Because, well, that should be fine. This should work. Let's bring in my Illusory Room. This will be tricky. What if I can do tool, extend spatial, function, export. Okay. So now I should be able to take this, preview it. Nice. So now I just need to get it in here. Oh yeah, this will actually, now the real trick is going to be making sure the layout doesn't like conflict. Well, I guess if I just keep to this, so this rectangle is pretty much the max bounds that I have. So if I just keep that in mind in Blender, let's make this as low as possible. I realize this material has subsurface scattering. So we need to, wait, does it? Oh yeah, it does. That's why it was so bright. I mean, I did like that, but... Okay, let's get this all wired in before I get too ahead of myself. So we have our signals, which I don't know what they do now. So those no longer do anything. I guess for now the Illusory Room is self-contained. Eventually it'll emit more signals, like it should have a signal for endgame, I think. Because now Mum is gone. Oh yeah, I need to... So we'll just bring a copy of the Illusory Room into this area as well. However I do that. And eventually I'll make the art style here consistent. Actually, let's just delete this node. Oh yeah, also something I need to do before too long is... The music distracted me and I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh no. Oh yeah, make the ceilings higher in this room. It's very, very low. Where's the Illusory Room? Hello? What? Oh well. Okay, where is the chair? That's gonna be annoying. Oh well. Let's just preview it. So it'll work the same way as the other ones. Alright, it just so happens to fit just right. But I prefer this way. So here, let's do material preview. Wow, eventually. Let's not, I guess. Wait, no, I do need that. I just need... This is so annoying. I want this material to be, by default, also have the culling. But I don't want to have it here, because if I add it here, then I have another material clogging up the works in here. Well, I guess I'll need it anyway, so... Alright, whatever. I'll just do... Eventually. Jeez. Let's make it a lovely shade of brown. This will be its own thing. Is this really what the light is like in here? Okay, so this material preview isn't gonna help me much if it's this, or render preview if it's gonna be this out of tune with everything else. Okay, where in the world? There we go. Let's approximate it with like that. And also, I will also move the, where is my... Okay, hang on, I'm gonna remove this, because it takes a little while to load. Okay, so where's my spotlight? There it is. Put it there. Then we'll go back to the Illusory Room. Merge from scene. I don't need to do it this way. Because I need to reposition that anyway. So this will be... Oh yeah, this has to not be on layers 1. This will be a little more focused, so that way it doesn't accidentally go through the ground. Oh wait, lights by default affect everything. I know, actually, it's good to know. Let's bring back the world again. Because the sun and the ambient light should not affect that then. And that'll really pull it away from the rest of this. So let's preview it here. Okay, so now it just needs its lighting. So let's close everything. Why is this not... Okay. So that should be saved there. And then I can set these to... What? I swear... Godot imported lights. Like it used to just import lights. What the heck? Hang on. Godot GLTF import lights. Wait, are they really only imported in Godot 4? What? I I literally, I'm pretty sure I almost certainly had this issue where I would import things with lights that were like used as reference, and the lights would be in the scene. Hmm. Okay, hang on. First off, let's go to a GLB viewer. So that way I can see. Let's make sure that JavaScript's enabled. Let's go to whatever it is. So it's under jams, it's under Jak 4, it's under project, environment, medium. Oh wait, no, GLB, entities, or environment medium. So is there a light in here? Is Blender not exporting it? Okay, I'm pretty sure Blender... Well, actually, no. Does this use lighting? Okay, hang on. We need to print out the JSON. Printer. Alright, hang on. Let's just open this up and... Boom. No. I need my old friend Notepad. There we go. Always reliable. Oh. JSON. I swear I had a package. JSON. Reindent. There we go. Okay, so now it actually shows what I'm looking for. Is there a light in here? Name point trans... Okay, so it's Blender that's doing the issue. Very interesting of Blender to not do that. Let's go to the scripture. Let's see what Blender has to say about this. Ah, okay. Interesting. So let's go back to GLB export, include lights. And also let's remember these export settings. Who knew it actually worked? I just needed to press a button. Okay, and the power... Okay, so the lighting is completely screwed up between the two. I see that is very interesting. I'm assuming I need 1 watt for all of these, then? For it to work in... Oh, interesting. I can't use my save thing. God damn it. I can't use this to export. Or it can't automatically export. You know, I feel like I'm just not going to get it to work. So let's just not even bother with this in here. And let's just light however I want to light it. Because otherwise it's going to cause more issues than I want. So let's just activate it. Let's just get some point lights in here. Omni lights, I should say. Let's make them... Let's make him just in the middle of the room. And I'll also have to figure out how to deal with the fact that Godot 3's baked lighting doesn't work with custom shaders. So I'll have to make like a PBR material for each of these as well for baked lighting. Okay, and these don't work on anything except for light number 16. And let's have one of these be a little bit like more neutral color, because it's going to be from outside eventually. And let's add Mum right in here. She'll be in the center of the world. Well, maybe I should have put the center of the world at ground level. Oh well. So yeah, now I have to figure out how I want to do... Because there's a few different things I want to do. Let's get a different hologram material. Wait, this is currently not going to do anything. What is a material overlay? Let's copy the emissive from this texture. Okay, so that's what overlay does. You know? Yeah, let's just take this, put it here, remove it here. Boom, she now exists. So this needs its own material because I've designed this poorly. And so I don't need a hologram material here. Dot set shader ram realness 0.2. Wait, where's my... I just realized I don't know where my chat window is. There it is. Oh, hey. Sorry, I haven't been chatting. But thanks for stopping by. Let's see, the same game as I've been before, but basically a new area. Let's do material override that set shader param. Oh wait, no. It has to be realness 1.0. Let's see, and I'll actually have to move that to this one. Because she is no longer the master of her own destiny. She is simply part of this room. Oh wait, do I want... Yeah, I guess I'll do dialogue trigger deactivate. Let's also do activate. Where's deactivate? Oh, I guess it's just exit. Because eventually now she's going to be a character in here, wandering around. And the setup for this is going to be kind of janky. But basically, I'll animate her in Blender, because she only exists inside this room, so I can just treat it as like a proper stage for her. So I'm going to just keep her in the center there, and probably just like hide her for now. And let's set an appropriate level of realness. So if you don't know what she looks like, she'll look like, I think just flat white is pretty good. Yeah, that's good enough for now. So now I need to do things like actually like set up the props and stuff. So let's do... New... No, open. Characters. Oh yeah, I was trying to model a... This is what was happening. So last time I tried to model lips, and I was so embarrassed by it. I failed miserably. So let's just completely remove my shame there. And for now, she will have like... Ugh, that looks so terrible. Okay. I'll have to texture paint over that. Yeah, I did a terrible job. Oh. Thank you for setting different colors for each tool, Blender. That's definitely something that I'm always going to use. So for now, she won't even have a mouth, which looks bad, because now there's this subtle shading here, so it's very clear that I've just removed the mouth that was here. Oh well. So what I'm gonna do is... Where's my... Oh, there it is. What was I doing? Okay, so we need a proxy. Or a linked thing. Oh. So I just need the entire Illusory Room. Oh yeah, basically, so why I'm making her flat white is because if the player doesn't know what she looks like, because this is basically a hologram based on the main character's memories. So for now, what I'll do is I'll just make her flat white. Or maybe... I do actually need her to have a bit of contour. That's an option. I'll try that. That seems interesting. So now I need to actually think about what the floor plan for this room is going to be, because it's going to be a living room. Let's save. It's like we have, like... So we have this. So within this space, what can I do? Where's my little tablet pen? So I think there will be... Well, I think this chair needs to be moved further up first. Yeah, good luck with that. I've never done anything with Unity as well. Or, Godot on Android, I should. Let's see. So yeah, that'll be interesting to know about all the subtleties of like those inputs. Because I have been thinking, I mean, I've been asked multiple times to make this game mobile. But my confusion is going to be like all the different control schemes and all the different UI. Because it'll basically be like making half the game again. Oh, wait. Before I get too far. These need to be moved up by 1 meter. And then I'm pretty sure that means that this needs to be moved up by 1 meter. How do I do that? There we go. Oh. And also, while I'm here, there was an inconsistency. This needs to be that. And then I'll need to make sure that this works with the chunk 54. Because the ceiling might be too low here. It is, but not by much, and that's okay. Oh right, I made this I forgot I made this a custom. Did I make it a custom? Where is it? Is it here? What am I looking at? Chunk. Open. Chunk no, not chunk gravity gun. Okay. What am I? Uh-oh. I think what I did was, removed this stuff from here. So if we go back to chunk 54... Oh, wait, no. This is chunk 54. Not chunk 054. Okay, thanks for stopping by, Alex. But yeah, good luck with your projects. Okay, phew. And I didn't break my stuff. I just saved a bunk version. Okay. Do E negative. All right. Let's preview this. I know what I need. This needs to be set to false by default. And I should probably just have a thing for, well. Let's see, I'm gonna refill my tea, and then I'll be back with this illusory room. Electric ranges are annoying to deal with. I tried to keep it set to low so that my water was just barely, warm enough, but it wasn't. It had gotten down to like room temperature, so I just had to microwave my tea. You would think the big advantage of electric versus gas is that you can have like precise control over the temperature, but like all the electric ranges I've used, they're not very precise at all. Like I still can't figure out how to get it to just set it to like nearly boiling, like just below boiling. It's either boiling or it's off. And induction cookers are even worse because the basic settings are 10 billion degrees burning lava hot or off. Like those are the only two settings, and it just alternates between them if you set it to anything lower. Okay. But I need, so I got some reference material for like Victorian era apartments that I was going to look at. So where is my concept art? Okay, I'm seeing it here. So yeah, these are fancy rooms, And then there's less fancy rooms on a website that I linked, or that I have a link to. Let's get that. Medium. HTTP. There we go. It's also a neat little website. I might go back here just for fun. Because it seems to be just somebody's blog where she, or they, Nessie, well, she, I assume. Nessie doesn't sound like a guy's name. But they collected a bunch of old photos of Victorian living rooms, and they're quite modest. So I'll have to figure out how to set this up properly. Also, it might be interesting if I make the room off-center, or like not aligned to the same grid as the rest of the rooms. Okay. So it's just a few of them, but that's basically, this is the main thing that I could find. So I think I'm going to have some tables, yeah, like tea tables, chairs. This is such a big room. I like an archway. Though I don't know if the room is tall enough to justify having an archway. But maybe a door could be good. Okay, but let's look at what I can do. So I'm going to pull this over to the other side. So let's say for now, just for my convenience, the room will be aligned to the grid still, so that way I don't have to resize it. But I think, first things first, I think this chair needs to be like here. A little bit more inward. Then let's get like I think a piano would be nice, so actually let's delete everything that I have right now. So first off, we're here, not here. So these are still here. Let's put a piano right here. Just an old stand-up piano. So I want this to be sort of like one of those fainting couches, or couches. And I also need a place for Jackie's mom to come into the room. I know. And so I think there'll also be windows here. And some sort of illusory door here to pretend, like, imply a kitchen or something. I like the idea of there being just... So this will be an open doorway. Or like an open door. Because I want the player to feel slightly uncomfortable about it, like that there's like... You know, it's just a room that people are walking into from behind them. Let's see, do they have coffee tables here? Doesn't seem like they do. Let's just do some nice tables in front of this. So there'll be like tea, and then there'd be like... Let's line this with shelves. And we probably need more chairs as well. So I think probably another chair here, probably. A little table between them. And this one will probably be, do these, hang on, do these have, I don't think, oh, dang it. The eraser and the brush have the same thickness. Corner. Oh well. Let's just draw with a thicker brush. Actually, what if where is a tea set? What would they do for tea specifically? Did I already run out of music? Let's get Night in the Woods, probably. That's a good one. Okay, I think for here, this chair might need to be pushed even further up. So let's bring... So maybe this needs to be even further up. Okay, I like this. I like this. Where am I? E16. Broad concept art. Room layout. So I'd like, there'd also be a little table there. Let's see, what would be here? There'd be lots of wall decorations at least, but I think it's a little bit barren in here. Right, there'd also be a little stool here. That could help. Because I think having everything up against the wall like this is compressing the space. Or it's like it's making it not as appealing. Ah well, that's fine for now. So let's bring my little layout over to this side. So these are going... Does this not... Hello? Oh, there it is. Actually, I don't even need this to be, like, properly... I don't know, like that. And let's just start vaguely gesturing towards couches and things. I can do a little bit better than that. This would be a horribly uncomfortable couch. Okay, eventually someday I'll get this. I just need a cube. It's super annoying how Blender doesn't let you select behind cold faces. Actually, let's just do... Okay. I've solved the problem. Alright, there we go. That's where Jackie's mom is going to come from. And she'll sit right here, right next to Jackie. Or maybe on the couch. This doesn't really align with any of the reference photos that I saw, but I assume they had tables that are like low-legged tables that you could put stuff on. So now we have all our lovely stuff. HG thing. And I also know what I can do for the, oh, I guess for now, I'll just make everything have the same material. Did it not export? Oh no, it's because... Alright. I have to completely refresh it. That's okay. So now we have a decent start to something. And also I need to make it, so let's go back to 124 while I'm thinking about it. I need to make this door tall enough so that that enemies can get through it. This one. How do I do that in a way that doesn't feel dumb looking? Because if I just do that, like that, that's like, well, I mean, I could do a worse job than this. Wait, is it not centered? Oh no, I think it is centered. It's just that I was at a slightly askew angle, just enough to make it seem off. Okay. Because the thing is, well, let's make sure. So I think it has to be 3 meters off the ground, so that's 4.135. Oh. I really have to make that a big door. Alright, let's do, bake that again. It can't go through. What if I do 2.9? What the heck? Okay, what if I did 1 meter? Okay, I think it's because the door is too narrow. Let's try like 0.1 here. Oh, that's why I can't type anything. What the heck? Is this really... Okay. Let's review. 1.55. 4 point... Okay. 0, 3. Grab this again. Bake that again. I'm going insane. Okay, 4.56 minus 1.55 is greater than 3. So let's export this again. Let's close everything. Let's go to 2. Let's see if that works. Okay, let's go to 2.5. 2.8. Okay, so for some reason in here, it says this is... Okay. Let's just get... spatial. Actually, let's change this to a position. So that way I can see it. So this is 1.55, and then we go up. Goes to 4.55. That is greater than 3. I think it's because this height here, I think it's because it's not doing the calculations right for this height. The minimum floor to ceiling, note while baking, this value will be rounded up. Alright, what is the cell height? Alright, so that should be fine. Wait, no. Okay, so that's because this is 3. This is rounded up to 3. 2.75. It does that still. Alright, so is it because this... Is it because it's calculating the height from like here, like these, like this plane set by the blue stuff to here? Okay, I'll just set it there. I'll just fake it. Let's see if I can fake it with this. Okay. That's good enough. Now we need this little goofy guy. So this is now going to spawn, spoiler alert, in here. It's gonna walk through the door like a Seinfeld character. And eventually I'll figure out where to actually put it. Probably here, or somewhere in there. And it like just jumps down and gets the player. I'll have to figure out how to actually program that though, because currently it doesn't know how to get to the player. Actually, I'll put that in here, so to do here. To do, calculate the path from the target to the NPC. Then Move toward. Okay, that's actually not a very complicated thing. I was wondering how I was going to do that, but all I need to do is basically, well, a sort of approximation that I can do is, actually, target 2, our end, the end of the path, then jump to that point. So basically, like, if bad guy is up here, let's get my thing again, tablet. So they are up on this path. And they want to get down to us. What they have to do is they have to first calculate the path to get as close as they can to the, or like, some path, and then they have to calculate another path here, because if they try to, like, if they tried to jump here, they would jump back. If they just, like, you know, go here, jump, move toward player, then they wind up even further back than they were. But if they go here, jump, move to path closest to you, at best it'll be like, well, hopefully it'll be something like that. I might have to fiddle with this. Like, maybe make it so that it continues off in a direction. Oh well. I'll have to figure that out. But basically, it has to calculate this path. That's the new thing. And I'll try that. I'll see how that works. But that'll be next time, or later. Because for now, let's do, Illusory Room. Where's its signals for, like, endgame and endgame? Done, or whatever. Where's the Illusory Room? Did I just call it medium? It's still called medium chair. Let's rename that to Illusory Room. Let's have that do our spawn. Is this? Okay, so that is chasing automatically. Then this no longer exists here. Because we have this. And then what does this timer do now? I think it should do, like, complete... it should do this. But, well... Does this need to be here? I don't think so. Complete game. So we'll do that, and then it'll, I'll have to figure out what I changed in the scripts, because, it should teleport the player to a specific place. Current scene. So this will be world. Alright, hang on, I need proof of concept here. Because I need to delete mom, wherever she is. Medium. Yep, this extinct, obsolete. We now have the Illusory Room. That's our new epic content. Look at that, beautiful. And I'll even make everything have the same material. Oh. And soon what I'll do is, why are they look different. Oh, it's because they're, right. And eventually they'll have multiple materials, and I'll just set the shader parameter here. And then, or this realness here. And then all the children of this will have it set properly. And let's have mom also. She's fine. She's fine where she is. Oh, I'll need to, I'll need a between for her. Just have that function, by. Let's go to her, let's add a tween. Tween. T equals. Oh, right. Sorry, I missed your chat. Let's see. It was called Jak for it at a point. Though it's sort of I lost that thread pretty early on, honestly. Let's stop all. And then non-ready bar mesh. Yeah, it is a 3D platformer and it is open world. Bar detail. Right now I'm doing some detail or some visual stuff that I think will be cool. So none of this needs to be here. Interpolate callback. Interpolate method. Right. Set shader RAM. Right. Dot get shader param. Ooh, this will be tricky. I don't know how to set up this. Okay. Interpolate method call expects at least 5 methods. Duration float. Let's do 0. Or like, yeah, 0.2 or something. Dot.I. Shader material. So can I get... Okay, I can't get shader params. Now let's do tween. I know what I can do. I can just set realness. So then instead of doing this, I'll do this. So here I just do self set real. Zero point 0, 1.0. So function so for now it'll just do this. Actually, what it'll do is get this in here. Oh, that won't quite work. Let's just do like 0.7. If and I don't need any of this actually. Because she only comes up when we say hello or bye. Wait, actually, else 0.5. Okay, let's try this. So right now this will be jank because there's the hologram and it'll just, our mother will just be in through the ceiling, halfway through the ceiling, but that way I'll at least be able to see it working, sort of. Oh, wait, did I actually? Okay, that should work. So she should be hidden by default. Right now, let's do that in the Illusory Room. Let's do t dot interpolate callback self hide. All right. Woof. That. Ugh. It's taken its sweet time to... So something died when I activated that. Oh. That's not right. Activate. Where's the player position? Set visual position to chair. It didn't work. Oh, wait, because I put it in the wrong place. Alright. Look at that. She's here. Alright, so video games are now live. Let's see this again. Look at that. It's like a video game now. She's standing, she's floating there, all jankily. And she even disappears when everything else disappears. Then I can sneak out here. Sort of. These were not always this tall, were they? Let's just go to 124 and make those shorter because that looks bad. Oh wait, no, I think I know what it is. It's because they're designed for soft floors, so I made them like big. so that way if they're not level. Go down deeper. Okay. Now they're like at like normal height. And I'll have to figure out how to make the camera behave nicely in very narrow spaces. Frame rate lagging. Look at that drop. There's like a major stutter. I think I must be at like a loading zone border or something. But yeah, I've been thinking the way that I'm probably gonna do unloading or like loading is I'm probably gonna break up these chunks into just smaller chunks internally. Like basically it'll still be one scene, but it'll be like this will be its own sub scene, or this will be its own like block, because I already do have these zones. So basically I'll make it so that these zones don't load, or they load independently of each other, like they're split apart instead of having all the active entities at once load in. And it'll like I'll have to compute this active area. Also, why is this cube all screwed up? Like, look at how big this zone. Look at how big this box is. Oh, it's because the occluders are in here, I think. Wait, no? Is it because of these reflection probes, maybe? Because that would make sense, sort of. But yeah, basically I'm going to make it so that each of these, like, once you enter this box, plus some buffer space, then it'll load it in. And that should help further reduce the amount of load time. Kind of. Oh, right, the rail has to be here because otherwise the animation gets all messed up. I'll have to figure out how to deal with animation or animated objects that go over large distances. Maybe I'll just have a separate thing called load. I guess I don't need this anymore. Global.getPlayer.teleport to... Oh wait, and this doesn't queue free itself anymore. Dot, yeah. I forgot. This is... I was gonna get this. So what is this teleport reference? Where is it? Endgame teleport marker. Alright. and I can do... Let's see how well any of this works. So, like, the basic start and end of the game should still work. Like, rapid start, rapid end. Oh, wait. Damaging the player does not exit them properly from the dialogue. So let's go to... damage. Take damage. Override. So let's do like skip and exit. Let's see how that would be. Because basically I need it to rapidly go through all the dialogue. Yep. And zip. Wow. Let's do if not is exiting, fast exit. Basically, it's as if the player has pressed the cancel button and has mashed through everything. Oh wait, no. There we go. So let's see if that works, because basically the medium should be, when the player isn't in the chair, the medium should not be active, like this. So let's try that again. And I think it might have saved when I exited the dialogue. That audio blasting right into my ears. Also, I need to change the scaling of the audio. Or something about that. Well, also, why do the shaders keep recompiling? If there's something wrong, I'll have to... Eventually it'll work. Oh. That was weird. Why did it... Why did it skip through the animation like that? Oh, because it does... Okay, that's not correct. Okay, that's because the main speaker used to be Jackie's mom, but now it's much better. And it's the only thing in the game that can damage you while you're in dialogue. Okay, and now it's given up. I think I'll make it so that this door closes. Oh. And this door as well. Okay, and this gives the player a little bit more of an area to play with. Oh wait, if you die here, it just kills you over and over again. How will that work? How will I want that to work? Maybe I'll make it so that there's a more interesting thing. Oh. Oh, it's also sending projectiles at me. Through the wall. Alright, it's... Alright, well, I'm dead forever. On body entered. On entrance body entered. No, method not found. Okay. What is that? Oh, it's because the medium has on entrance body. Body, no. So that is entrance. So that connects to our parent. So let's do function on entrance body entered, save. Well, actually, does it already save? No. Global.save checkpoint. Let's make that entrance a little bit further back, so that way the player isn't in the doorway when they save. It'll be wide enough that the player can't get past it either. Alright, let's go back in here, see if the world saved. It did not save. On entrance body entered. It should be here now. On entrance body entered. Spatial to medium on entrance body. Oh, okay. Let's see if it works now. Oh, right. Maybe it'll work now? There we go. Look at that. Now the video game saves the video game. Okay, it's dead. That was pretty easy. Let's see if all this stuff actually works though. Oh wait, no it won't. Because there's the dialogue trigger that I need. Right, okay, that's what I was forgetting. This ending dialogue is what activates. Start. What are the methods here? Enter dialogue. So this thing. So when this thing dies, it calls this method, which calls this timer, which calls this timeout, which should call this method, complete game. And then that should call this dialogue, which I think we should have. And then this does everything. Oh, interesting. There's like a one frame thing. The player can charge it. Okay. So now, might be a bit. So, oh, there it goes. There we go. Then, where's Armstrong? Did I not talk to him? Oh, here he is. Oh, I've never talked to him. Okay, so that's, so the game is a little bit broken in that regard. Let's say if you've already ended the game. Let's just put this in to-dos. So bugs. Once in the end game, skip. Okay, so now I have some of the stuff working. So let's do that. Then there is something behind you. Let's do. Okay, and the enemy should be able to hit you by the time you do this. Realistically, unless the player's mashing, but if they're mashing, they probably don't know what the dialogue says anyway, so it doesn't matter if it doesn't work. Or if it doesn't make sense, because they might mash before they actually see the character. And I'll also need some ability for things to disrupt the simulation. Probably just like the position of an outside actor. But okay, this all looks about right. It is, what, 6 a.m. in the game right now? Yeah. Alright. So that's pretty cool. And that gives me... I guess I'll take a break now. And I'll be back in an hour and a half or so. Some, let's say, like, in-game works. More visual tweaks. Hopefully my stomach isn't coming up on the thing. Okay. That's all well and good. So I am going to... Wait, let's also... Yeah, I haven't done this a lot. Or in a bit. Let's commit this as... medium visuals. Okay. Sorry, I'll be back in an hour and a half. I'm gonna get some lunch, and I'm gonna then I'll be back and we'll do a good long stream where I'll do some, probably just a bunch of modeling for that scene and maybe baked lighting and stuff like that. That'll be fun. See you then.